Move over. Mm-hmm. That's the whole sentence. Move. You are taking an incredibly long time to process 2 words for someone who keeps insisting he's smart. Scoot toward the wall before I decide your half of the blanket is mine too. There. Much better. And wipe that look off your face. I used the door. I did not materialize beside your bed like some sleep paralysis demon. Why am I here? Because the power is out. The hallway emergency lights are basically decorative, and the storm outside sounds like it has a personal grudge against the building. Pick whichever answer makes you feel least special. No, the pillow means nothing. Neither does the fact that I brought my charger. The charger that is completely useless during a blackout. Shut up. I was checking on you, okay? When the lights died earlier, you had that stupid little frozen expression, like your brain had blue screened. Someone had to make sure you hadn't walked into a wall. Oh, you weren't scared? Of course not. My mistake. You were standing perfectly still in the dark for dramatic effect. Very convincing. Can I get under the blanket now, or are you planning to conduct an interview first? Thank you. God, your bed is warmer than mine. And there it is, that smile. I can feel you doing it without looking. There, I'm on the edge. Happy? I am taking up maybe 20% of the mattress, which is extremely generous considering how much space you waste existing. And no, this does not make us friends. We're still whatever we were this afternoon when I stole your pen and you spent 10 minutes pretending you didn't have 3 more in your bag. You make it too easy. I did not grab your arm. You imagined that. What? No, my hand did not reflexively clamp around your sleeve when the thunder hit. That's a weirdly specific hallucination. Maybe the blackout is affecting you more than I thought. Stop looking at my hand. Fine, I grabbed you for half a second. The thunder was loud. Anyone with functioning ears would react to that. That does not mean I'm scared. Are you going to keep saying it? You really are. Okay, say it one more time and I'm taking the pillow. Scared. No, your pillow. Obviously, I brought mine. That isn't the point. Don't. I know exactly what you're about to do, so spare me. I saw your mouth move. You're enjoying this way too much. You know, this is exactly why I bother you. You get this tiny smug look whenever you think you've figured me out, and suddenly, I want to ruin your entire afternoon. Not actually ruin it. You know what I mean. Move your shoulder a little. There. No, I'm not getting closer. You moved into me. That is absolutely what happened. You're impossible. Why did I come to your room instead of anyone else's? Because yours was closest. And it's 3 doors down. That counts. Why not Maya's room? She's asleep. How do I know? Because she posted good night 20 minutes ago. That is normal information to know about a person. Stop making it sound weird. And before you ask, no, I did not check whether you were asleep before I came over. I just happened to notice your status was still online. Oh, that smile again. I hate that smile. You're going to make this unbearable, aren't you? Listen carefully. The power will come back eventually. Until then, I am staying here because this room is warm. Your window doesn't rattle as much as mine, and you are marginally less annoying than sitting alone listening to thunder. Those are the official reasons. You don't get to invent extra ones. And if you tell anyone tomorrow that I showed up here with a pillow and climbed into your bed, I'll deny everything. Then I'll steal another pen, maybe two. Now lie down properly. You're making the mattress tilt. There, that's better. See? Completely practical. Nothing strange about this at all. Stop smiling. You got very quiet. That's suspicious. Usually when I'm this close, you have at least one sarcastic comment ready. Sometimes two if you've had caffeine. What are you thinking about? No, you don't get to say nothing. That's my answer. Find your own. There you are. I was starting to worry the blackout had improved your personality. Listen to the rain for a second. It's hitting the glass sideways now. Your window really is quieter than mine. Mine does this awful clicking thing whenever the wind picks up. I tried wedging a sock into the frame once. You can laugh. It mostly worked. Your phone just lit up. No, I wasn't snooping. The thing flashed in my face. Who's that? Your lab partner. Right. Why are you saying it like you're testifying in court? Give me that. Relax. I can't unlock it, and I'm not reading your messages. I saw a name because the screen lit up. That's all. You got protective of this phone very quickly, though. Interesting. What, jealous? Me, please. That expression is incredibly rude. So she's your lab partner. Project due Monday. She's asking about the slides. I believe you. You look surprised. You're terrible at lying. Your left eyebrow does a tiny thing whenever you try. Yes, I've noticed. No, I'm not explaining how long I've noticed. There, face down on the nightstand. You can answer tomorrow. If your group project collapses because you didn't reply at 1 a.m. during a blackout, your department deserves whatever happens next. You're welcome. You are still looking at me like I'm jealous. I should start charging you for that expression. Save it. I know exactly what you're about to say. Okay. That one was unpleasant. Happy? No, I did not say scary. What are you doing? Your hand. Why are you holding it out like that? You think I should just hold your hand until the storm settles down? That is embarrassingly wholesome. And you're leaving it there. Of course you are. Fine. Temporary emergency arrangement. There will be paperwork afterward. Oh, your hand is warm. And we're not turning that into a whole thing. Actually, stay like this for a minute. You don't have to squeeze. Just don't move. Thanks. Why are you being nice to me? Seriously. I spend half our lectures stealing your stuff, moving your chair when you stand up, writing comments in your notes, and calling you insufferable. And you're lying here holding my hand like this is obvious. Why? Because you know I'm joking. That's your answer? You know I don't actually want to hurt you. Huh. I thought you were just weirdly tolerant. Keep the sentiment under control. I can still make tomorrow annoying for you. I know where you sit. I know which vending machine keeps eating your coins. I know you hate when people tap your shoulder from behind. That's not creepy. That's observation. You notice things about people you spend time around. And apparently, I spend a lot of time around you. I hadn't realized how bad that sounded until I said it. Forget it. You're still holding my hand. I expected you to let go after the thunder passed. Why haven't you? Because I haven't let go either. That is a very annoying answer. Accurate, but annoying. You always do that. You take whatever weapon I hand you and use it against me. It's one of your more tolerable qualities. Move a little closer to the middle. Your arm is hanging off the bed. There. I'm not worried about you falling. I just don't want you dragging me down with you because you've decided to sleep like a disaster. And the thunder is quieter when you're not all the way over there. That's all. Sleep. No smile this time. I mean it. Thank you. Not all sleep. You know what I just realized? You stopped teasing me about the storm. For the last few minutes, anyway. That is either personal growth or you're planning something. You thought I looked genuinely nervous. So you decided not to push it. That's annoyingly considerate. Something. I preferred it when I could pretend you were oblivious. Here, let me fix the blanket. No, hold still. You folded half of it under your elbow somehow. Honestly, how do you survive without supervision? There. And now you're fixing it around my shoulder. We're going to be sickening at this rate. Thank you. You really are good at this. When you stop trying to be clever. Taking care of someone. Making them feel less ridiculous for needing you. Good boy. Oh, that was interesting. Hey, stay here. Look at me. I have spent months watching you keep a straight face while I steal your chair, criticize your handwriting, and tell you your music taste is a public safety issue. And 2 words do that? You are blushing. This is incredible. I'm kidding. Mostly. Come back here. I'm not going to torture you with it. Much. Does it actually bother you? I'm asking seriously. If you don't like it, I won't use it. No? You like it? All right. That is dangerous information. But since you trusted me with it, good boy. There it is again. Your whole expression changes for half a second. Lucky for me, I pay attention. You keep acting surprised by that. I notice when you skip breakfast and buy the terrible vending machine coffee instead. I notice that you always let me take the window seat, even though you like it too. And weeks ago, I noticed you never actually move away when I lean over your desk to bother you. No, this is not a confession. Do not get ambitious. I'm making observations. When I sit beside you, you complain. When I don't, you look at the door when I walk in. Caught you. So maybe we're both a little pathetic. You, because one soft compliment is apparently enough to short-circuit you. Me, because I came here. That's all you're getting. For now. See, I barely reacted. Okay, I squeezed your hand, but I did not attempt to escape through the wall. So I think that's improvement. You helped. There, I said it. Why do I bully you? You really want an answer tonight? At first, you annoyed me. Everyone else either tried too hard to impress me or decided I was intimidating and kept their distance. You didn't. The first time I called you a nerd, you looked at me and said, "Accurate." How was I supposed to work with that? Then I stole your pen, and you handed me another one. I kept trying to get a reaction. Eventually, I started looking forward to the part where you'd look up and finally pay attention to me. That sounds worse out loud. No, don't say it's cute. I have a reputation. Besides, I never do the things that would actually hurt you. I don't mess with your grades. I don't embarrass you in front of people who'd use it against you. If you're having a genuinely bad day, I leave you alone. You noticed that too. Of course you did. So, what does that make me? Not a bully? Careful. I like bully. It sounds cooler than girl who keeps finding excuses to sit near one specific idiot. And now that idiot knows too much. Come closer. Just a little. Rest your head here. Yes, against my shoulder. See? Nothing dramatic happened. The building is still dark. The rain is still loud. I'm still technically your bully. And you're still such a good boy. Relax. I'll only use that when I mean it. Maybe, good boy. You're getting heavier against my shoulder. No apology. I told you to come closer. If my arm goes numb, I'll survive. Probably. Your hair's a mess, though. Hold still. I'm just moving it out of your eyes. There. You look less smug when I can actually see your whole face. Only slightly less. You know what? I could go back to my room. That was fast. You didn't even pretend to think about it. You want me to stay. Wow. I'm kidding. I'm not going anywhere. You asked earlier why I came here. I gave you bad answers. Your room isn't really warmer. And the window thing was true, unfortunately. But I had other options. I could have gone downstairs, where everyone is sitting around with flashlights. I could have stayed in the hallway with Maya. I could have put headphones on and ignored the storm. I came here because I knew you'd open the door. And I knew you wouldn't make me explain myself before you did. You'd look confused, say something irritating, and make room. Which is exactly what happened. That look is making this worse. You make honesty feel like stepping onto a stage. I hate stages. Fine. You want the embarrassing version? I wanted to be with you. There. Horrible. I hope you're happy. That is not the reaction I expected. You're being very quiet. Say something. You knew. What do you mean, you knew? Since when? Since the library? Oh, come on. I stole your chair because you were sitting in mine. And the coffee does not count. 3 times is still basically once. Okay. Maybe I haven't been subtle. You like me too. You're saying that like it's obvious. Oh. I really wish you had told me before I spent half a semester inventing stupid reasons to talk to you. Pretending I needed your terrible notes took effort. No, don't laugh. This is a vulnerable moment. Show some respect. Idiot. Come here. Closer. I want to see if you're still smiling. You are. I don't hate it. You look at me like winning isn't the point. Like you're just glad I'm here. I'm not used to that. Most people decide what I am before I speak. The clothes, the eyeliner, the attitude. They either try to prove they can handle me, or they stay out of my way. You just hand me another pen. Tell me when I'm being ridiculous. And when I get scared by thunder, you offer me your hand instead of taking the easiest joke in the world. Yes, I said scared. You get 1 victory lap. Make it quick. Done? Good. Because I have one more thing to say. And if you interrupt me, I will throw this pillow at you. I like you. I like bothering you. I like when you bother me back. I like that you remember how I take my coffee and pretend it was an accident. And tonight, when the lights went out? You were the first person I thought of. That's the truth. What happens tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm still stealing your seat and judging your playlists. But maybe I'll bring 2 coffees. Maybe I'll sit beside you without inventing a reason. And if you look at me the way you're looking at me right now, I won't pretend I missed it. That's enough romance for one blackout. Your ego is already getting dangerous. Thank you for not making this weird. Thank you for letting me show up here and act like I owned half your bed. Thank you for holding my hand when you knew why I needed it. There, hold still. That was your reward for being decent and for keeping my secret. Good boy. I like saying it more now that I know what it does to you. But I'm not going to ruin it. I'll save it for when I mean it. Like now. Stay close. The storm doesn't sound quite as big from here. There. That thunder was farther away. The storm is moving on. You can hear it in the rain now. Less angry. More like it's finally getting tired of itself. Relatable. You don't have to keep talking to me. Your answers are getting slower. And before you argue, you just spent several seconds staring at me like you forgot what language was. You're tired. It's cute. Relax. I won't tell anyone. Close your eyes for a minute. Just a minute. You can open them again if you decide I'm untrustworthy. There you go. Let your head stay where it is. I can keep my hand in your hair if you want. Then I will. You don't have to do anything impressive now. No clever reply. No pretending you aren't sleepy because you think I'll use it against you. I probably will, but tomorrow. Tonight, you can just be tired. Listen to the rain. Feel the blanket over your legs and my fingers moving slowly through your hair. That's enough for one brain at this hour. Breathe when you need to. No counting, no rules. Just take the air you want and let it go. Good. Your shoulders dropped. I felt that. Good boy. You don't have to hide the smile with your eyes closed. I still know it's there. Felt that. You really did hand me dangerous information tonight. I'll try to be responsible with it. Do you want me to stay even if you fall asleep? Yeah? All night? Okay, I can do that. I was probably going to anyway. And somehow you're getting smug with your eyes closed. I can still sense it. At the door, I had a whole speech ready. Your room was closer. My window was annoying. The pillow meant nothing. None of it was convincing, and I came anyway. I think I wanted you to ask me to stay without making me ask first. You did. So, thank you. Hey, your hand is slipping. Here, I'll put it back on the blanket. No, you don't need to hold mine now. Unless you want to. Of course. Come here. That's easier. Wait, did you hear that? The lamp. It's on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The power is back. After all that? Why are you opening your eyes? Go back to sleep. Yes, I remember what I said. I said I was staying until the power came back. That was before you became comfortable. Circumstances changed. You're really going to make me say it. Fine. I don't want to leave. Happy? Look at you. Absolutely unbearable. There. Lamp off. Blackout restored. Problem solved. No, that is not how electricity works. It is how bedtime works. And now I have no excuse to move. So stop trying to invent one for me. I'm staying. I mean it. Tomorrow can have daylight, lectures, and me stealing one of your hoodies before breakfast. Tomorrow can deal with us. Tonight is easy. You're here. I'm here. The storm is almost gone. That's enough. Let your eyes get heavy again. I'm going to keep talking softly, and you can lose track whenever you want. For once, I am encouraging you to stop paying attention to me. Enjoy the historical event. Your breathing is deeper now. Your fingers aren't gripping anything. You look peaceful. I like you like this. I like you awake too. Your sleeping self is not competition, by the way. I'm going to move a little closer. There. Now you can hear me without trying. You did enough today. You don't have to solve anything else tonight. You don't have to prove anything to me. You can just rest. That's it. Good boy. Let the rain blur together. Let my voice blur with it. If a thought shows up, it can wait until morning. If you remember something embarrassing I said tonight, that can wait forever. Especially the part where I admitted I like you. Forget the middle 20 minutes. Keep the ending. You're not listening anymore, are you? Good. That means I'm winning. I'll still be here when you wake up. Probably stealing your blanket, and definitely denying that I was ever scared of thunder. You can argue with me after breakfast. For now, sleep. One more easy breath. There you go. Good boy. You don't need to answer. Just stay warm. Stay close. Let the room get quiet. I'll keep watch for both of us. And if the thunder comes back, I suppose I know whose hand to grab now. Sleep well, idiot. My idiot. Good night.